everyone, welcome. This is News Now. I'm Shibani Gharat. Now, the Reserve Bank of India Governor Sanjay Malhotra voted for a 25 BPS rate cut in December on the back of benign inflation outlook and to support growth, according to the minutes of the Monetary Policy Committee. Now, this meeting, which was minutes of the meeting that was released today. Now, RBI cut the repo rate by 25 basis points to 5.25% on December 5th, citing a rare Goldilocks period where the growth remains robust and inflation benign, surprising a section of the market that expected a pause. Now, Ankur is live with more details. Over to you, Ankur. Can you tell us more?
Yes, the much-awaited MPC minutes are out, where all 6 Monetary Policy Committee members had given views. And interestingly, RBI Governor Sanjay Malhotra has mentioned that domestic growth remains resilient, but momentum may moderate in H2. And remember, Reserve Bank of India has revised its guidance for the current financial year as far as growth is concerned to 7.3% on the back of 8% average growth, which is there in the first half. Now, Nagesh Kumar has also expressed interesting views about Goldilocks moment of high growth and very low inflation. I'm bringing this because remember, during the monetary policy statement, Governor used this Goldilocks terms, and it was actually mentioned by Nagesh Kumar in his commentary during the Monetary Policy Committee meeting, and he has also voted for 25 basis point rate cut, which is needed to preserve the growth momentum. If you talk about the comments from Saugata Bhattacharya, he has also mentioned about inflation, which is undershooting forecast, and he's saying that growth is expected to decelerate gradually, and that will happen in the Q2 print. Apart from that, he also mentioned about the further rate cuts could boost MSME credit demand, and that is something which is the need of the hour currently. Ram Singh has interestingly mentioned about a forecast of around 7.5% growth. Yes, he mentioned that growth above 7.5% appears realistic without building up price pressure, and he is the only member who is forecasting beyond 7.3% in the commentary which has been released by Reserve Bank of India. And not to forget, Indranil Bhattacharya is also mentioning that growth has surprised everyone on the upper side in H1, and that is supported by fiscal as well as monetary stimulus. The neutral stance is what something which needs to be preserved according to him. And Poonam Gupta, another member of MPC and Deputy Governor of Reserve Bank of India, has mentioned about global uncertainties that have stabilized and with no fresh shocks which are emerging currently. But having said that, she is mentioning about the factors which could act as villain, and also economy is showing no signs of slack rather than or overheating. She also mentioned about a 25 basis point rate cut, and that was her vote, while retaining neutral stance, and which was actually presented during the Monetary Policy Committee statement by Reserve Bank of India Governor Sanjay Malhotra.
Ankur, thank you so much for those details. Now, let's turn our focus